Alright, we're here with another league match. It's been a little bit of a second since I played one. Since then, we've had a couple more games progress in Division. Akuchi has lost 2 games to one opponent, a student, and 3 games to AJL. So they're now officially not unbeaten, which is a bit scary for me because I was hoping on everybody losing pretty badly to Aku. And so everyone's kind of on equal playing fields going into not demoting, but it doesn't seem like that's the case. So I have a bit of a hill to climb in terms of not demoting this season. So we're going to see what we can do. This is against WillPower, who I played against last season. Last season we did 3-3. We played previously, and I had 5-1 them. So we'll see what happens, but now we're at a third match in our league history. The board seems closer than usual, just on my overall feeling of it. Maybe, I don't know, this perspective feels off, but I can't understand why exactly. It just feels cramped, I guess. I don't know. Either way, okay, what do we got here? Landing party with no synergies, right? I don't think so. We got tower, mountain folk. Our favors are sycophant, so you can open sycophant. And it's 5 favors, right? The mountain folk sucks. I keep forgetting that. So you have to play a sycophant and trash a sycophant for it to be worth it. We got recruiter here, which is pretty good. Recruiter bandit, notoriously good for infinite villagers, which would work well with crew because you can just throw a bunch of ad draw on your deck and be totally fine on actions if you're a trash and gold recruiter. Gains here, you have change stuff and anvil. I guess the treasure chest from Swashbuckler, and otherwise not really. So tower does also go against coven things. I could see a case for opening change silver here. I'm not sure I love the anvil over the silver. You want to hit 5 here for recruiter. You want to get bandit going. You want a crew going. Swashy probably doesn't hurt. There's not a lot to discard here for Swashy. Like you could do sycophant. Like you could open sycophant, ideally change sycophant into like a recruiter or something. But that's a high roll. You also got Way of the Sheep here, so you have extra actions and overdraw. Like anvil is probably good on the second shuffle for putting villages in your deck. I think I'm opening change silver though with the intent of getting recruiter. I might even end up changing a copper into recruiter. Take a silver. Okay, 3. This is not a great draw. Not incredible. I could see a point for making this a village. They take their first recruiter instead of playing their anvil. See, like it's a waste. I mean, that was a good draw anyways, but do I want a village, or do I want an anvil, or do I want a sycophant? That is the question. I've got 4 coppers and a silver down there, and a change, so I'm definitely hitting some good price points. Next turn, I'm like almost guaranteed seeing 5 as long as they don't golden sombrero. So I'm gonna get my recruiter. A village seems fine. I'm not really I don't think I need it right yet though. I think an anvil is probably better just to make you throw some villages in your deck. The sycophant does have the extra draw thing, especially if I find it with the change or the recruiter. It's good food for that, but I think it might be a bit early. The other option is just another silver. I don't know about that one. I think I'm worried about stop cards and all that. I want to get thin fast. So I'm gonna take a village just because it's not a stop card, and I will use it later, even if it isn't that important to me right now. Okay. They take village. I take recruiter. I'm gonna take another recruiter here. I think. I can also take a crew. I think crew is pretty good here. Which is not something I say very often. But I think on this board, where you're just rolling in villagers, at a certain point, it's probably pretty good. There's also, yeah, bandit change is overall. I take a Swashy. Anvil for village. So if I do estate into a 5 cost, I'm just not buying anything this turn. If I do copper into a 5 cost, I'm also not buying anything this turn. I don't think it's worth keeping the estate around. for that. I don't think the Swashy's all that good. I think I'm going to go with the crew, because once I get the crew going, it's going to be really nice. They get the Trash and Estate. Yeah, they've done both things now. Okay. I've got a lot of villages now. I'm not too convinced that it's the best plan. I could even see myself taking a landing party here, just as an extra boost of something. I'm not too worried about villages. I'm really not. I want to get the villager thing going, and then you're doing single province-ish here. I mean, you want to put the you probably want a fair amount of bandits, because you want to trash them for villagers, and you also want to trash them to change and hit province. So you really want to hit golds. You want golds in your deck. We also want a lot of draw. A landing party is probably fine. You know what I could have done there probably is play recruiter, then sheep the village. I didn't think about that. But, oh well. I could take a second change. Anvil, I'm just not impressed by. Let's take the landing party. Just because it's something to include my deck. Ideally, I found my crew here. That'd be really nice, actually. And then I gotta start getting the bandit thing going pretty soon. Copper trashing's a bit rough here. I have a recruiter and a crew down there. If either of them are on top, I'm pretty set. If not, it's not looking too hot. I'm probably just throwing this estate into like a bandit or something anyways. So let's just draw here. Oh, good. Beautiful. Do I want the villagers? Copper to bandit here. Although I trash copper. I trash copper and I take no villagers. I change the estate into bandit. I have 7 money. I pay 3 off. I have $4 to throw something else in my deck. Or I trash the estate and take no thing. So either I take 2 villagers or I take a 4 cost. I think I'm more happy with the villagers. Take a copper away, throw a bandit in. I could take a sycophant now. It's not terrible. It's not great either. Like, as a recruiter and change target, it's fine because you buy 1, trash 1, and boom, suddenly you got the mountain folk bonus. That was a really good draw. It also is a stop card in my deck, though. I only have so much draw. Like, if I don't see my village or my recruiter on top next turn, I'm not seeing my crew. And I want to increase the chance of seeing that. However, I've got 1 card down there. I've got the bandit, change. So 4 cards to draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 10 cards. So if I see either of these 2 cards in the 4 cards I draw out of the 10, then I'm seeing my crew and I'm having a real turn. It ups it to 11 if I buy a sycophant here. No, I don't think I want it. Okay. Sell my bandit anyways, that's fine. I'm gonna take another recruiter here. Trash a copper. Their deck's working enough. Crew. Ideally I hit their anvil with my bandit. That'd be nice. Copper to village. Nope. But I did discard their crew on top of their deck. Is that how that works? At the end of your turn? Oh, the start of your next turn. Oh, you right. Okay. So I took it off. That's fine. Second crew could be a possibility here. I do have up-teen amounts of draw, so I would like to see everything again. Like, I'm going to see Village, Crew, and Recruiter all down there. So if I put my Bandit and draw my gold again and then change something, and I think I have reason to buy another crew there. Trashing more coppers. Yeah, the first Sycophant gain and trash is relatively good. The next ones are not, because you need 5 favors, and so the starting favor really comes into play there. I don't think you want to sheep your change. Yeah, that sounds like a bad idea to me. That feels like you could do something much better with that than what you're doing. Changes a village. Yeah, I mean, it will get you more firepower from your anvil. No, you don't want to do that. Okay. What are we doing instead? Discarding their crew there was actually really nice for me. On the bandit attack, village and crew it's a good solid combo to discard. Changes a copper into a sycophant, village, sheep, anvil, discard, gain a village. Okay. You sure have a lot of villages. Swashy. Okay, crew me. I think I'm just going to trash a copper here. I could trash a gold. I don't think I need to trash a gold. Play the bandit, play the change. I could take another village here off this bandit, off this change. This card, Village Swashbuckler, is pretty solid. Village, I can do double village here and really try to make sure I have the villagers so that way I don't have to recruit too much too hard. That's probably fine. And then this way I have crew coming up. Change your sycophant. Okay, villages are empty officially, which is fine. It's not a very inspiring turn. Alright. I'm going to trash a gold here, I think. Yeah, I think 6 villagers is pretty good. Alright. What do I want to change here? I can basically change a copper into anything I want and pay it off and still have something I want. Do I want a second bandit? Do I want a second change? Maybe. Maybe I want a second change. I think I want 2 bandits, 2 changes, and then a lot of draw. I think that's the ideal. I don't have tons of draw as of yet. A third crew could also be an option. I have 5 debt here, so yeah, I can just take 2 5 costs of my choosing here. Second bandit seems okay. as does third crew, which seems a bit overkill because I can't really do much with it as of yet. Or if I take second bandit and I can take another change. Although I can't pay off debt mid-turn, can I? No, I can't. So the second change isn't doing much for me. Okay, so let's take bandit crew. Okay, well I found my recruiter at least, so I can trash a copper or something and draw on. It's not great, but... as long as I find a single card that draws me a card on top of my shuffle, I'm fine. Any village recruiter does work. Okay, so they're drawing deck now. Oh, they hammered villages because of tower. Right. That's okay. I'm not too concerned about that. Goodbye, Anvil. Okay. Okay. It took away my copper and my change, which is actually a probably solid thing to do. I might end up taking a swashbuckler, because if I see it in my starting hand, now actually it's worth a copper. And it's also another draw card. That might be a reasonable take, actually. I guess you can repay stuff midterm with sheep. I did forget about that. Sheep is an option, which would be able to make you play 2 changes for remodels, but you need to sacrifice some actions for that. So I don't know how good that is. Swashy. Alright. I think I want to trash my copper here, just get more stop cards into my deck. Crew, village, crew. I probably should have done that first. It's whatever. It's fine. I can gain and play something here, including a gold. Is there anything I really want to gain and play? I could gain the second change here. I'm hitting province no matter what. I could also just change gold into province here and start pressuring the pile. Because I don't know if they've got enough stuff to... well, they've got a change and a bandit. I could try to aim for like the crew pile or something, slowly but surely, but that feels kind of meh. What do I want to gain and play here? Another bandit doesn't seem... well, I think I want another change. I don't know if I'm going to play it, but I'm going to try. And then I will waste a villager here for 3 coins, or will I not? No. No, I won't, right? 12, 14, 15? Yeah, I'm fine. Take a province, hope for the best? I think so. Okay, seeing 2 villages on top is really nice. This feels pretty close overall. Oh, my silver. Damn it, I was scared of that happening. You got a lot of villages. Yeah, maybe I should have gotten more into villages. I don't know. I still don't love the anvil. Copper into sycophant. I don't think the sycophant thing's doing that good for you. Unless you got overdraw and you're discarding 3 cards, and even then, it's not a Okay, like cool. You got some extra favors out of that. Takes a province, nothing else. Okay. Village, village, crew, crew. Alright, I have to play this for my recruiter, which is unfortunate, but alas, hit their gold. Crash a gold for villagers here. Change a gold into province. I have 12, 13. This is another province. I don't need to play this. Okay. I might be able to triple this turn. I don't think they can do much more than double. So I'm looking pretty good, I think, where I'm at right now. Cool. He got the treasure chest. You hit one of my golds, which is annoying. But I'll live, I think. I think if I can triple here, I'm probably fine. I gotta repay debt. I've got to play my actions a little bit conservatively here. But I'm gonna have villagers for days, so I can use my villages as sheep to repay debt. Like, you shouldn't take a province here, obviously. I guess you could try to bank on me not finding a draw card on top, which would absolutely kill my deck, to be fair. This is gain a card more than it, so you can't do province into province, right? Yeah, I thought so. Duchy. So I guess I can bandit and try to win next turn as willpower here, I think, maybe. I still think me taking double province here is pretty brutal. I'm going to trash a gold for villagers here. I should have enough to win, I think. It's going to be close. I think I can at least like double in duchy or something. They take the duchy. Okay. So I got to try to aim for triple here. Crew, crew, crew. Village. Oh wow, I have no more draw. What did you flip? Just a province. Yeah? Okay, let's see if I have a win here. I don't think I do. I need to play 2 golds here, which puts them into my shuffle. If I need the trash to change. Like, I'm not drawing 2 golds here. If I change gold to province, I play a bandit as 2 coins. I don't know. How do I feel about double province here? Probably not very good. What did they take last turn? Just duchy? Oh, God. Okay. I can definitely double. Turns out I didn't have enough draw, which is crazy. Change to province, change to province. It's a matter of what I play. Like, I've got a discard pile of 1 card here. So, like, I can draw the guaranteed province of the village, or I can play my bandit and risk something. If I play my bandit and draw my gold from my village, I still need 2 change targets. That's only 4 money. I don't think it's here. I thought I had it. So, what are they looking at? They've got A change and A bandit, right? So best and they trash their anvil. So best they can do here is province duchy, right? Which you will do. It's 9 VP unless I'm missing something. 31. I've got both changes and both bandits on the 7 split. So you're looking at one change and one bandit. So you can change a gold into a province. You can buy a duchy or vice versa or whatever. You can take 9 points. So if I take 12 points this turn, I should be fine. I think. Right? Duchy, gold. There's no other fun tricks you can do to... There's no way you can just do tower points or something, or... I don't think so. Okay, so in that case, to do double province, I want to keep my golds. Let's play a bandit. Drew the gold. Take the province off deck. Play a bandit again. Trash their gold. Oh, shit. Sorry. Oh, fuck. I totally... Oh, wait. I can just put my sheep, my changes regular. There we go. That's better. And I think it should be good. I hit a gold from them too, which is definitely a help. I think I should be fine. I don't think they can get more than 9 points this turn. They got rid of their anvil. There's no other gains. No, I think that's it. I think that's the max. It's 9 points. I'm very sad if I'm wrong. I think they have to take like triple duchy here or something, or double duchy, and it's not gonna work. I'm just gonna hit my goal no problem here. I've got 3 crews on top. I need to find enough money. Actually, I have enough money in hand, don't I? Yeah, I do. I have a win in hand with sheep. Yeah, there's no funky change stuff you can do. You can't change into change into change into change and get tower points off of that. You don't have enough draw for that. Yeah, I feel pretty good about where this game's at. Yeah, I don't think they have it. Copper to duchy, and then buy a province doesn't get you there. Yeah, the swashy was not the right play. Duchy. Alright, let's just end it. Alright, I won a player 2 match. I won game 1 for the first time all season. And I was player 2 also. No, randomized player order. There we go. Alright. No more of that. Okay. We're up early. Excellent. Excellent. Alright. What are we looking at here? We got a museum game. We got a chapel game. We've got Tragic Hero with no villages. Yeah. Cool. Oh, there's a lot of thinning here and absolutely no draw. Like, no way to draw. No village, nothing. Ugh, this is gross. Okay. What are you actually doing here? Money? I guess. I don't know what else you're doing here. You can play, like, with one T-Hero and one remake or something. And you can end up remaking, like... I don't know, it doesn't even seem that good. Thinking like remaking silvers into fours and fours into duchies, but that doesn't really sound good. And you can't do it with much of a draw, so you're probably not playing with remake here. Well, this is really gross. This might be Silver Chapel and hope for the best. I don't know. This is a really gross board. You might be playing Wine Merchant money. Maybe it's Tea Hero money at the end of the day. Because you're not. I guess you can use Chapel as monkey if you need to. You could maybe take a remodel. Maybe remodel's the best play here on the open. You can turn states into silvers, coppers into havens is fine enough. And then if it, I mean, you hope it doesn't collide with your chapel. Obviously, this is an awful board. Silver Chapel or remodel Chapel. You want to go open with base set only? Let's open with base set only. Let's do it. Remodel Chapel. I guess silver is also base set, but fuck. This is a terrible turn 3 draw. Okay, at least I didn't see my remodel with these coppers, so there's worse things. Do I want to just completely thin and guaranteed to see everything next turn, except for one thing? I'm going to see one of these actions if I chapel. Down there I've got 2 estates, 2 coppers. I think I'd rather remodel into a silver and buy a haven. I've got a haven down there, right. Alright. Let's set the silver aside, trash everything. I could take a 5 cost here. The 5 cost isn't going to do me anything. Haven a copper, remodel the chapel into a silver. Probably fine. Buy more silvers. I don't know what else to do here. It's just such a lame board. We got Museum too, I guess, which is like something, but you're not doing shit with Museum here. You can't. There's no cards that are good. Like late game, I could see you just, oh shit, I gotta buy a Tragic Hero or a Wine Merchant. Okay, I'm happy to set aside the remodel. Well, so I could do remodel into, I do copper into haven, buy a gold. I could also just play the remodel as monkey, set a silver aside. It's like a pseudo donate base only game. That's really awful. What else is there? Yeah. What have they been doing? Estate, havens. They're kind of doing the same thing. They've got 8 cards. I've also got 8 cards, but they've got 9. No, they got more cards in their deck than me. I have trashed the same as them, except I trashed my chapel. I want a gold here. I think. Yeah. I guess Tea Hero can activate with Haven set-asides, but then you can't set aside anything with Haven. So, like, I could do... I don't know. This is garbage. If I set aside a copper here, I have 8, and I could do, like, Haven gold. I don't know if Haven's good, but it sure is okay. It gives me flexibility. Yeah, okay. Oh, that's really now. I could have trashed my copper into a haven. No, but do I want to do that? Not really. Okay, suddenly I've got no draw, no havens here, but that's okay. Havens are good at being very consistent. I think I'm happy to trash a copper here into haven and then buy another gold. I could take a wine merchant as my terminal. It's fine. It's not ideal, but it's fine. Yeah, I'm gonna charge a copper into a haven here. I could have done silver into wine merchant. I'd rather have the remodel, honestly. Just give me other golds. Chapel into remodel. This is probably to set the remodel aside for next turn. Set the silver aside by a gold. Yeah, just keep the golds coming. Just keep them coming. This is so stupid. What an awful game of Dominion. Do I want to go Tragic Hero? I think I do. I think it's probably going to be a good thing for spiking. So let's do this. Let's trash a silver into a T hero here. Do I take a province? It's probably fine. I love that I've done this somehow. I've like stretched them aside, so now they're all over the place. At one point, I was spectating someone's game and I dragged everything to a side to see the kingdom more clearly, and it made them all this way. Little boxes. That's whatever. You guys can't see this right now in Discord chat, but they're little tiny boxes. Copper to Haven, buys a province. Okay. So I will pop my T hero here if I play it. But I will also do good things in that regard. Give me a province. Give me another T hero. Honestly, they're pretty good. And they're worth VP and museum points. You monkey your remodel. That's not a very good turn for you. I'm 10 points up right now. I think I might still have a copper and you don't. Yeah, that's actually part of it. And then I've got one province up, and I've also got the Tragic Hero. So I think if I don't find my Tragic Hero, I play my remodel. And if I mean, I could just not play my remodel here and just buy a province instead of doing that. I like play as monkey and buy a province normally. I think that's probably better. I'm still up 10 VP, which is solid. There is, of course, museum points to be had for them with curse and copper and such. Duchy, sure. Let's do that. Grab another gold here. Take another province. Take another T hero. And I mean, oh, if they can double province here, I'm just fucked. I didn't even clue into that. That might have been a terrible mistake. They have 3 havens set aside. Oh no. Oh, I shouldn't have taken that province. That was a mistake. I should have taken a duchy instead of the T hero. I should have taken a duchy instead of it. Yeah. I just wasn't thinking. That might have cost me the game. Shit. If I'm lucky, it didn't. But because I have another. I don't have a guaranteed silver to duchy. Okay, so I probably didn't lose. That's good. That's good. Duchy. All right. Mill a province, gain a duchy here is pretty good. I can also just gain a province in an estate, and that's worth 9 VP. Puts me pretty far ahead. Yeah, let's do that. And now I've got the win in hand, and I've got a 14-point lead. Okay, looking pretty good. That was I almost blew that. I almost blew that pretty hard. But they did see their remodel earlier, that shuffle also. They remodeled the duchy. All right, 2-0. That was a terrible game of Dominion. That was truly one of the Dominion games I've ever played. Okay, what do we got here? We've got Desert Guides. We've got Fortress Broker, which is a thing. We've got Borrow. Oh, you can borrow for a 5 cost on the open, and then Desert Guide your hand away. That's kind of fun. I'm probably just playing opening Broker, though. Do I Desert Guards my hand turn 2? Maybe. I mean, you ideally want to play with the Herald stuff and whatever. On the 5-2, I'm definitely taking Altar on the open. But Broker seems like a reasonable take. The question is, do you Desert Guides turn 2? Or do you save it in case you need it later? Oh. I'm not going to Desert Guides here. Take a Broker. I could also borrow for another Broker here. And then keep my... And then Desert Guides next turn if I... Well... There's some stuff that involves... Huh. Because this is... +1 card token. Or I just put a silver in my deck and then Desert Guides if I need it. I don't know about second Broker on the open. Yeah, he's right. The T-Hero was the problem. So I want to hit Altar ASAP, which the silver does help with more than the second Broker does. The Altar Throat's throwing Heralds in my deck and Fortresses. I only need a couple Fortresses. Let's take the silver. Okay, this is going to be Desert Guides. Yeah, they did silver Broker, did Desert Guides thing. Are they hitting 6? They are borrowing for 6. Fair enough. I'm going to trash you for coins and buy 6 normally. I could take cards here on this estate and kind of hope that I don't see my Altar and I see it next hand. I've got a 2 out of 5 chance of drawing it dead, which is pretty bad, but it's not incredible. I can also take for favors here and take like a 4 cost. And then if I don't see my Altar next turn, I can... Yeah, I think I like that better. I think I like that line. Take a Fortress now. Take a second Broker. Herald. I start with the Herald spam now. Okay, I saw my Altar, so it's okay. I think I might take a Fortress now, and then I might borrow for Broker. And then Desert Guides this hand. That feels good. That feels pretty good. Desert Guides me here. Keep it. Alright, well, I can't broker this Fortress for anything useful, so we're just going to do this. get some more coppers trashed. Take another heralds. Do I care about a poorhouse? I don't know. If all my econs coming from broker and an altar. Also, altar can trash fortress for a free 5 cost. That's where your gains come in here. We also got Seize the Day. Do I want a poorhouse? Not really. Double altar. Oh. How much do I got down there? I've got a herald, a fortress, 2 heralds and a fortress down there. So I will trigger the shuffle, theoretically. Which, I mean, I still could play them. It's just I don't know if I will. Otherwise, it's a pretty sad hand. Because these are my... Well, I have another broker down there, too. And my estate. Okay. Give me cards. Give me coins. Another herald? Another herald sounds good to me. I do want to start gaining... Is Kiln next? Is Kiln the next thing to do? To go? Get a little bit of a chain going here. Potentially. I'm kind of regretting taking the 4 coins from Fortress now, but probably should have taken favors instead. Yeah. There is something about the Hunting Grounds rush as well. I think I'm taking a Kiln. I think I feel good enough about my ability to draw here so far. Well, that's nice. Okay, you're not able to alter anything. Yeah, we feel again pretty equal here, I think. Give or take. I think I might be ahead in copper trashing. I'm player 2 here also. They have 1 fortress on me. I have 1 herald on them, and I've also got a kiln. Now they have the kiln. Okay, so we're about equal, I think. Except I think I'm a half turn ahead, because I'm player 2. Trash a copper. Kill me. Trash a copper. I will take a 2nd fortress now. And another herald. And we should be pretty set. Oh, there is plus buy here in Candlestick Maker, which you probably are going to want to pick up at some point with Altar. Yeah, that's an important consideration. You can build big here. Another fortress. I don't know how much. I don't know why you want so many fortresses. Like, they're fine. They're like, you really need 1 to do all the trashing tricks with. Okay, cool. More actions for you. That's fine. I haven't been able to do the broker fortress thing too much as of yet, but I should be able to, theoretically. More favors. How much are you using Desert Guide at this point in this game? I don't know. I think I might be happy to take a poorhouse or 2 at some point. I was wondering if this was going to happen. Alright. Cool. So now what? I want a candlestick maker. That much is clear. Could probably also take another altar. Or another kiln. Both seem reasonable. I can also go to province right now. I think the candlestick maker is very clear to me. I think trashing you for coins is definitely an option. I don't think there's reason not to trash. I think the silver is just going to get in the way. I mean, it is... it's 9, 10... No, I'm not gonna trash the stuff. I'm trash the fortress. I think extra coins are still probably good. I need econ. How crazy is it to think I can do a pile out next if I seize right now? Probably a little too crazy. I think next turn I might be able to. So let's a kiln. Second altar. And then we should be good to go. And I'm hoping that they don't seize right now, because they're going to green if they do. I don't think they can pile. I think they can green, though. Kiln Fortress. Yep. Keep lowering the piles. So I'm going for piles here. It's probably Fortress and Broker. It might be kilns, though. Yeah, they still got copper to trash. Okay, another kiln. Yeah, I'm very much hoping they don't seize here. Well, if they do, they're probably not winning. 10 gains is a lot for their deck right now. CSM. Yeah, they feel like they're half turn behind me. It feels like I'm first player, but I'm second player. Sure, no worries. If you want to play something else, play something else. It's fine. Oh, you don't want to play the kiln either. Okay, cool. This is one of those kingdoms I think I got absolutely wrecked on by an A-League player. There's just enough complexity going on here that you could see some really crazy stuff happening. Kiln especially is a tough card to play with. Are they going for piles here? They're lowering fortresses suspiciously. Yeah, what this Herald hits is huge. Hunting grounds, huh? Trying to pile estates? Fortress. Okay. 2 fortresses, 6 brokers. Actually, this might have to be here. Extra plus buy. As sad as it is. Where is my fortress? Okay. Can I just go for it and assume I have it? Maybe. I've got a fortress down there. I think I take it here. I think do I take a CSM though? No. Okay, I found my fortress. Thank goodness. Okay, so I can kill the altar here. Trash fortress into fortress. Trash you again into another CSM. Trash you for coins. Seize. Do I want to take 2 CSMs here, or do I want to take something that gives me more possibilities? I have 3 altars and 2 kilns and a bunch of plus buy. I think I should be able to take 6 candlestick makers and an estate next turn. I think I'm taking a broker here. Alright. Alright. Cards. I think I've got it. Yeah. Okay, the pilot was there. If they had seized that turn, they might have had a good chance of. If they had taken Province there, I would have been worried. But no, we're up 3-0. This is the best match of the season by far so far. Capitalism with absolutely nothing. Reckless tide pools. Oh, weird. Okay, well, there's no duration draw. There's no real way to get around tide pools. So I guess it is a last turn ditch effort. I'm going to start game. I got a 5-2 here. This is maybe not great. I don't know. It's hard to tell. You're probably playing Artisan with Seer for stuff. I think Temple Silver is probably a fine open, but the problem is I have a 5-2. Village here is Mountain. You can curse with Witch's Hut and Black Cat stuff. But you can also trash it with Temple. Temple is your only trashing here. I still think Seer might be the optimal play on the open. Cat Seer, and then just hope you find enough money to take Temple, second shuffle. Because getting a Seer in your deck, especially when there's so much good stuff that's in this range, is pretty solid. The Cat is like, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, I don't know. Does anything else care about treasures? No, it doesn't matter. Nothing turns into treasures, so it doesn't matter. Thanks, capitalism. Really good stuff. Do I want a cat? The other options like Temple, nothing. I think I'm gonna go Cat Seer. I think I like that better. The most, and there's some high draws with it. There's some rough draws too. Like if I draw my Seer dead here, it's really sad. If I draw a Seer Estate here, oh boy. But I can't not play my cat. I need to hit at least 3 for a silver or an astrolabe. Oh, I had the exact worst draw. I called it. I called it. Okay, I don't want another cat. Give me a temple. Okay, there's my stuff. At least I top deck my Seer here. Give me another Seer, I think. What have they been doing? Temple, Astrolabe, Mountain Village, Black Cat. Okay. I've got 2 Seers, so they're nothing. That's really my advantage right now. Oh, they have 2 trashes in a village and an astrolabe. Night Watchman. Not a terrible pick, I don't think. Especially because Night Watchman Mountain Village does help set it up a little bit. Put the rest back, yeah. I don't know how good cursing is going to be with Witch's Hut. Cursing with Black Cat is going to be pretty solid. I don't think there's a way to really set that up, but you can do good things with it. Oh, god damn it. Okay, I've got 2 Seers down there. I'm not going to play this Black Cat. I'm buying a Mountain Village, and we're living with our choices. Oh, god. This has been some rough draws. Some rough draws. More trashing for you. Understandable. I mean, I would like an artisan soon. I don't have enough money in my deck. Well, I have 6 money right now, so I theoretically do have enough money, just not tons of money. But if I want to trash the temple, I'm not going to have enough money to hit artisan next turn, which is fine. Trashes an estate. Oh, it doesn't trash a copper with the intent of buying a seer. Huh. Well, that's nice. Yeah, that's real nice. Oh, man, that was a really rough second shuffle for me. Off the bat 5-2 also. The playing Black Cat into Seer and Estate. I called it. I called it. And it was exactly what happened. What are you going to do? Here I just want to see Mountain Village, Temple, Black Cat on top. Give me all 3 of them. I probably will take an Astrolabe over a silver next time I do that. Okay, well, that's a Black Cat. Okay. Okay, good. I saw my temple. Do I want an artisan? That's a good question. That's a very good question. Would I rather trash a copper? There's also the 4VB temple, which I can totally see them taking next turn. I'm gonna take an artisan. I think that's my comeback mechanic here. Although you might take the temple here. Yeah, I figured you would. Okay, I saw my mountain village. That's fine. You know what? Let's take another seer. Doesn't matter what I top deck. Okay, trash the estate. Let's buy an Astrolabe. The 6 VP down is pretty rough for my end for sure. But I'm hoping the artisan is what gets me going. Okay, now they have an artisan, so it's looking less good. For sure. Okay, I will top deck the seer, thank you. Okay, good. I will take my artisan. Do I want... I think I want another mountain village, just because I need the villages. Second Astrolabe. I definitely see the appeal in a Night Watchman. I'll pick a silver instead, though. Yeah, I'm very much behind on this one. There's a point where I'm going to have to go hard into Black Cat. They just trashed Night Watchman. Why would they do that? It's drawn with Seer. What are you worried about? What do they draw? What do they gain with their artisan? A Seer. Okay, yeah. Why? Oh, you top deck your Seer, I'm sure, and then no, I don't like that plan. I think you can draw through deck here, no problem. Oh, they don't want to trash their Night Watchman. As I'm trashed. Oh no, they just trashed their Night Watchman. Don't love that. Don't particularly love that. I might take the temple points this turn. Alright, give me another seer. Alright, well, such is life. I think I will. I'll take another cat, too. Catches me up a little bit. Oh, okay, they dudded hard here. That's nice. I do have more draw than them. Yeah, they did really hard there. What the hell? am 3 VP down still, but I'll live. Yeah, definitely playing from behind here still. Second Artisan should be pretty solid. I can't believe they trashed their Night Watchman. That's so strange to me. Why would you? Okay, no, they're not going to play the Temple. Oh, you had an Artisan in hand? You're going to play the Temple instead? What are you doing? You can literally put a Mountain Village in your hand for no cost. Okay. Give me a Mountain Village. I will take an Artisan now, because it's hard to draw with Seer. Alright. Give me one of these. Double Temple draw. Alright. What do I want? I think another Mountain Village is probably fine. Oh. Well, that's okay. I will take more trashing and a second Artisan. I feel okay about where I'm at. It's not great, but I feel better about where I'm at compared to where I was 5-6 turns ago. It feels competitive now. Okay, so they're actually drawing a deck this turn. Which they should have been doing last turn too, but you know what? And looking at piles now, we got 4 Seers, 4 Mountain Villages, 6 Cats, 6 Temples. Piles are getting there. They're not all the way there, but they're getting there. Yeah, Mountain Villages are going to be really important here as the only village. I might end up picking up like 3 of them next turn. Just to win the split. It's a consideration. Trashes Copper Temple. Takes a Mountain Village. Alright. Okay. Give me a Mountain Village here. Yeah, I want him in a Mountain Village for sure. How much money am I looking at right now? If I Artisan a Mountain Village and top deck it, and I trash 2 and I buy a Temple. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm happy going 5 and 5 here with another big Temple split. Yeah. Another 5 AP Temple is pretty good. And now I'm copperless as well, which is nice. And I've got a 6 VP lead. I am low on Econ now, but I can also just Artisan for T-maps, and that kind of helps a lot. I mean, golds aren't the best in this deck because you are playing with Seer. And I'd rather spam silvers, But at the same time, you're not really doing much else. And Seers do draw everything else, so like it might be just where you have to go. You did a Witch's Hut, which I did miss. Oh no, more things to temple trash. Although it does depower your mountain villages. Yeah, there goes the mountain villages. So 5/5 on those. Trashes a temple or trashes a copper. You still have a copper in deck. Yeah, you don't want to trash your temples until you're all done with your dud cards. Yeah. Is there any chance of doing some damage here this turn? Probably. If I can get T-maps off this turn, it's looking pretty good. It will take a lot of draw. They've got a black cat in a discard pile. They've got 2 black cats, right? Yeah, I think they have a black cat down there. That or they have it in hand, which is actually very possible. They're out of actions, and they don't have any green cards. Buys a seer. And a black cat. Okay. Probably want to do this. Seer me. Seer me. Okay. Probably shouldn't have played that too early, but... Tier map. T-map. Trash Temple and a Curse. Actually, I don't actually know what I top decked now. I'm thinking about it. I just thought I had enough draw. I think it's a silver down there, which is fine. It's not great, but it's fine. Okay. I was out of actions. I did play my T-maps, so that was an action that I'm not going to be able to get back. And I'm going to trash my last temple next turn. So what are we feeling here? 3 Seers. I could see like Sierra Province being okay here. And you can kind of just dwindle around piles and get a good VP lead. I think that's probably fine. Oh, they got black cats. Of course they do. Well, I've got a black cat at least. That's nice. That'll help. And actually, if discards at the start of turn, I believe you can pick it up with Mountain Village at the start of your turn as well. Which is better than picking up a curse. They're doing T-map things as well. Yep. I'm a little worried about dud here, for sure. I've got a lot more econ in my deck now than I used to. Yep, 3-4 golds. How much draw you got? Some. 16 money. Double province is pretty nice. Beautiful. Give me a cat. Give me another seer. Okay, cool. Cool. Alright, what are we looking at here? Double temple play is pretty good. Can I Double Province's turn. And trash 2 curses. 12, 14, 15, 16. Yeah. You know what I can do? Is top deck a Black Cat also. What do I want here instead? Duchy? Temple? I could take a 4 VP Temple. Or I could take a 3 VP Temple and trash it. Right? 12, 14, 15, 16. So yeah, I've got double Province in hand. And I don't think they can triple. That feels unlikely. I don't know what those 2 bottom cards are. Triple doesn't feel right. They hit 16 last turn, they had to draw a deck, and now they got all these goals to deal with, and they've got 2 provinces in deck, and a curse, and it's just like a lot of stuff they have to deal with. So I kind of doubt it. Maybe if you can treasure map again, but you really need to like have a lot of draw for that. So this is a 3, 4, 5, 6 point swing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then if I artisan for a temple, it's another 4 VP. So it's a 10 VP swing here to trash 2 curses and gain a temple back, and then top deck a Black Cat. That's pretty good. Top deck a Black Cat here. Double Province. They don't have Black Cats in hand. I feel pretty good about where I'm at. Oh, I had 2 Seers on the bottom, I think. That's crazy. That's pretty good. That's actually like ideal. Yeah, I'm up by 19, so they actually need more than triple Province. I mean, they can just play a temple and tie me, but I'm actually really happy with the fact that I'm winning this game suddenly. I don't know how the heck that happened. I think they wasted time on Witch's Hut. I think they wasted time on Night Watchman. I mean, the trashing the Night Watchman was probably the mistake. I think it was good once you had it in deck. I also had a couple good temple snags. I got the Artisan early, which did help. Like, even if I lose this because of Graining Stage, I feel very happy about how I played this. Taking Tide Pools. Oh. That might be enough to do it. I don't know. Your next turn is completely destroyed if you... Witch's Hut. Over, like, Duchy? That feels strange to me. And, oh yeah, you don't have enough... There's no way you have enough money to triple, because now you're taking your 2 Artisans for Tide Pools and Witch's Hut. You need more treasure maps, I think. I mean, maybe you have enough for 24. I don't know. I kind of doubt it. You had 16 last turn, and you like drew everything. I kind of doubt it. You what 4 golds, which is 12, which is halfway there, but you need a lot of silvers and yeah, no, not there. Not there. Okay. Black Cat. All right. Okay. I need double Province, huh? Well, I'm looking at 1 right now. Okay, that should be enough. $12, $14, $15. Yeah, this is just over. Okay. Wow, what a comeback. I'm very happy with how I played that. It is 4-0 for me. That's crazy. I did not expect this coming into this game. But this is the most in tune with the game I felt all season, I'll tell you that much. Compared to my last two matches, yeah. Like AJL I played okay against, but I made some stupid mistakes that cost me some games, and I ended up... It was a 3-3, but... Okay, so they just open that, no problem. You can open Borrow for 5 here. You got Crafter's Guild and Guildmaster, so you can just gain 2 costs, but I don't think that's really that good. Yes, there's Rice Broker. You can trash Curses, I guess. There's not really a good way to gain a bunch of actions, considering there's no plus buy here. Again. Cool. So, I guess Guildmaster is your way of gaining anything, and it's only once you can do Crafter's Guild, right? Yeah, at the start of your turn, you may spend 2 favors. So, Sentinel on the open seems pretty obvious. You could definitely make an argument to borrow for a 5-cost like Charlatan or Rice Broker as well. It's probably better than Maroon. With the 3-4 too, I kind of like it. Charlatan's a bit of a nuisance more than anything. Stables is going to be your overall draw, although Hunter's... no, Stables is going to be better. You're going to be playing Treasures and Stables. Probably maybe a... You can play with a Bazaar too, so you can play a Guildmaster or a Charlatan. I'm not sure about Crafter's Guild. Like, you top deck a Guard Dog and then you Rice Broker it, and it's just... no. I'm not inspired by it. Not inspired at all. So I think Sentinel is the obvious 3 on the open. They open Maroon Silver. I think I'm going to open Rice Broker. I saw both of them turn 3, which is huge. Incredible draw. They saw their Maroon turn 3 as well. They might see their Silver. It's very possible. If I see both my estates and my Sentinel here, life is real good. Yeah, there's no way I'm hitting money where I can buy something this turn. But that's not what I'm here for. I'm here for trashing. Charlatan is like mediocre. Okay, I missed my Ost estate, but that's fine. I could just trigger the shuffle again. Borrowing Silver makes no sense to me. Do I want to pursue something here and just get rid of my shuffle? See my Rice Broker and my Sentinel again? Maybe. Let's do it. Okay, both my Sentinels are... Okay, both my estates are here. So I got 4 coppers down there. Okay, I'm borrowing for silver here. Okay, I'm going to see both my estates here. Now it's good. What have they been doing? Treasure copper. They pursued. Got to talk to the Roast Baker. Okay. I might borrow for Bazaar here, with the intent of eventually getting Charlatans and Guildmasters. No, I don't want Guildmasters. I gotta talk myself out of that. Multiple Charlatans seems mildly okay. Like, they're probably better than gold. Yeah, it's probably a better thing to play than... Let's borrow for Charlatan now. Okay, so I bottom decked Charlatan Sentinel. This is time for Stables. That's fine. I don't mind having more things to trash. Not quite platinum, but hot take, I don't care. Let's just borrow for it. Another Stables? Seems good to me. So where are we at right now? They have a rice broker. I have one more stables than them. They have a bazaar and a maroon. I have a sentinel. They didn't actually buy a sentinel. They have estates still up the razoo. Huh. Let's rice broker this curse. And stables this curse. And then charlatan. Second platinum is probably necessary. As much as I'd love to just go for colonies right away, it's probably better. I can probably start taking colonies now. Although I don't know how good I feel about that. Just putting stuff in my deck in a stables deck. I would like to trash a curse, please. Thank you. Charlatan. I don't know what's on top, but I don't like it. Yeah. I think it's just colony. Another platinum for them. Stables, stables. Rice broker the curse. Charlatan. Pursue. Library. Colony. I could probably trash my sentinel now if I really am scared about that. This is probably a good hand to do that on. Make sure I get the last curse all at 2. The charlatan is fine. Yeah. I can probably just get rid of the rice broker soon enough, honestly. I guess it does trash curses. But I'm feeling pretty ahead. Maroon curse is good on a charlatan board. I'll give him that. But if I colony here, you're looking pretty rough. Let's do this. Yeah, this is just a colony. Pursue. I don't think I have anything on top, but yeah. This could just be trash the stables for 5 cards to draw here and be fine. 5-8. There we go. 5-0. All right. I wonder if he's on tilt a little bit right now. I might be if I was him. Losing 5 in a row can be rough. I know I was on tilt against Akuchi. So yeah, it can hurt. It can hurt. I feel great, but I know what it's like. Okay. Final game of the session. What are we looking at here? We got Hermit. A lot of 2 costs. No 4s. We got Stockpile, which is good for Grand Market. Dungeon. We have no way to trash Jeweled Eggs, I don't think. No, I don't think so. So you're probably skipping Jeweled Egg. Explo Hermit. How does that work? You didn't gain any cards in your buy phase. You didn't gain any cards in your buy phase. So Hermit and Explo have the same thing, which means you can actually activate Hermit on an Explo turn. Which sounds good to me. So I'm leading Hermit Stockpile right now with the intent of getting some Madmen going. You could do a Fool's Gold thing. But I think I'm more leaning towards the Grand Markets. Maybe it is a Fool's Gold board. I don't know. Stockpiles into Grand Market seems pretty good to me. And I will get Explo here. Like here, I'm not going to buy Explo because I can't. So I'm gonna take another. I could take a dungeon here. Or I just take a Madman now. That's also an option. Capital City also helps me hit Grand Market, which I feel like I'm going to hit next turn. Let's take a Madman. Oh, I missed my stockpile. Cool. I think I'm going to take Dungeon now. Really cool stuff. Alright. I guess I'm playing this now. I missed my Hermit and my Dungeon down there too. Ugh. God, that's really gross. Stockpile, goodbye. Take a Cap City. Alright. Dungeon me. There's no estates. We're gonna do this. We're gonna draw on and find an estate. Yeah. Take a Hermit. Stockpile. Explo. Yeah, they're doing the Grand Market thing too. Which does make me think I should do the stockpile, discard. I could take coffers here for a Grand Market. I don't know how convinced I am of that. I could also take like Cap City. I could take double Fool's Gold here. Let's take a Grand Market. It's too tempting. Okay, all the estates are trashed. I think we're pretty even on stockpiles. I think we're pretty even overall, except I have a Cap City. How do they get ahead this turn? Good question. I've been playing a bit of Solitaire these first couple turns. Okay. I think I would like another Dungeon for more reliability. Oh, I could take a stockpile there. Let's take Cap City stockpile. Cap City is very useful for sifting purposes to get to the good cards. Okay, they had a Madman they hadn't used yet. That was the difference. 11. That's pretty good. I guess I got Bandit Fort here, so yeah, silver and gold are not an option. Capital City stockpiles. I might end up just piling stockpiles here. No, they probably... Okay, they were going for it anyways. Alright. I don't want to gain a stockpile here. I would like to gain a Fool's Gold now. Time for plus buy. Maybe it's stockpile regular gold? No, it's stockpile and a bunch of Fool's Golds. For sure, for sure. I'm playing this one a little bit more loosely on the first 5, I feel like. Just kind of on vibes. The coppers are really going to get in the way. Which is why I have 2 dungeons and 2 capital cities at this point, and, like, it helps. My shuffles haven't been incredible. Taking a whole bunch of Fool's Golds, though, feels totally good. Alright. Yeah. Alright. No, I'm going to undo the copper plays. Just take a Grand Market here. What do they take on their turn? Just a Cap City? Oh, that's a lot of stockpiles. Into Grand Markets. I'm happy not to... Well, I don't need that many buys. Let's just do this. Yeah. Don't want to trash. Give me one more Fool's Gold. Grand Market. Grand Market, Fool's Gold. I don't think they have enough to pile as of yet. Oh, they got a Madman still. When did they get a Madman? I missed that. Shit, that might be the end of it. I mean, 3 Grand Markets and 4 Fool's Golds is still a lot of money. It's like 20, 24, 26. Yeah, that's a bit unattainable, especially if they don't have the Fool's Gold thing in the deck. I am greening this turn. Let it be known. How much I'm greening is interesting, but... One, 5, 9, 10. I could take 13 here for Province Duchy. Yeah, sure. Want to keep your stockpiles around? I understand. Especially going into the fresh shuffle. That makes sense. Makes sense. Because I'm considering just not playing the stockpile. Nope, they don't. There's no way double Grand Market's the right play here. No. I'm not reacting my Fool's Golds. No one ever does. 13 for Province Duchy seems as good as you're going to get because things are going to pile real quickly here. Yeah, I wouldn't mind also finding a capital city post seeing a Grand Market so I can just use it for regular draw. This could turn into a storyteller-like draw. Coins and Chameleon, I guess. $8. Yeah. $2 for 2 cards, please. $2 for 2 cards, please. I've got 5 buys and a gain. I have 6 gains. That is not enough to win. That's okay. I think we're fine. I've got double dungeon coming in now. And double province here. That's pretty good. And I got 2 Grand Markets in hand right now. Okay, I'm feeling pretty good about where I'm at. The pressure's on. For the record, going into this, I have never 6-0'd anybody. Ever. In my whole history of playing League. It's never happened. I've been 6-0'd like 3 times. Once this season. I have never 6-0'd anybody else. So if I win this game, this is my first ever 6-0. Not guaranteed. But not far from it. This game is kind of... This one's kind of a random one. It feels a bit more strange. But I have a good VP lead right now. I'm not going to react my Fool's Gold. If I can hit double province here... Duchy. This is 4 coins. And do I want 2 coins in a card or 4 coins? I'm looking at 9 right now. I think I'm going to discard the Fool's Gold. Boom. That's it. Wow, I did it. I 6-0'd. That's crazy. Yeah, I think my opponent played a pretty decent game. Yeah, I think my opponent had he played pretty well. There was definitely, like, I think I had the more streamlined thought on how to do everything. But I just felt really in the zone there. I've never had that happen before. I'm very, very happy with myself. Especially that Game 4 comeback one where I was so far back after the second shuffle. That was just... Oh, he's gone. Okay. But that was just... It was such a nice comeback, and I'm so happy with how that went. And, wow, even after the bad draws, I just feel... Man, that's what a world changer. And suddenly I'm 50-50. I'm 6-0, 0-6, and 3-3. I'm officially 9-9 on the season, and I'm very much more likely to stay in this division going into next season. What a feeling. Well, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.